Hi everyone, warm welcome to all. On 1st of April, we have an important full moon happening in Virgo at 18 degrees in Hasta Nakshatra. This is a full moon that can bring some visible movement, some practical results, inner clarity, and a strong push to handle life more skillfully now. This is the time to bring some order where life has become scattered. Make better use of our energy and recognize what now needs our attention. And because this full moon is happening in Hasta, moon's nakshatra, results can come quickly. This is a kind of full moon that can make each day feel eventful between now till the next Aries new moon. Things may still need our efforts, but overall energy is not stuck. We have all planets in direct motion and everything is moving forward. It is a supportive time for our goals, making progress, future planning, some new social connections, taking some practical actions, and bringing something into a visible form. At the same time, Sun is still close to Saturn in Pisces. So while Virgo wants clarity, some correction and solutions, Pisces is still reminding us that not everything can be resolved by control alone. Something needs our patience, surrender, and emotional maturity. Sun is slowly moving ahead forward towards its Gandanta zone and later towards its exaltation. So this time becomes a turning point between emotional clarity and stronger forward movement. See, when full moon happens in Hasta, moon's nakshatra, emotions do not remain vague for long time. We may feel a need to fix, improve, or organize things here. Hasta Nakshatra is one of the most skillful, active, intelligent, and result oriented nakshatra. Its symbol is hand and open palm. So, this nakshatra is connected with handling, shaping, creating something, holding, healing, organizing, managing, and bringing something into the form. Hasta indicates our ability. It is not about talent, it is about using our talent properly and taking things in our hands and doing something meaningful with it. The deity of Hasta is Savitar, a solar deity connected with divine inspiration, awakening, divine blessings, our skills, creativity, and the power to set things into motion. It can bring light or grace through our actions and efforts. It can show that sometimes life changes not only through waiting but also through doing the right thing with the clear intention. Secondly, this full moon has mutual aspect of Neptune, Saturn, and even Mars from distant. Here, Saturn wants maturity. Neptune dissolves what is unclear, and Mars adds some restlessness and urgency to take some action. So, we may feel this full moon as a mix of clarity and emotional overload at the same time. This can be a moment where we realize that something in our life needs better structure with discipline and also our good health. See, this full moon activates the natural 6 and 12 axis, the natural Virgo and Pisces signs. Here, Virgo always wants improvement, but Pisces reminds us that improvement is not only about doing things more, sometimes it is about releasing what is quietly weakening us from within. This is not the time to work hard, manage more, or chase results. This is the time to remove what drains us, work smartly, and improve the entire system behind it. Another important point is Moon is the 11th lord for Virgo sign. There is a tone of gains, support, our desire fulfillment, taking our attention towards our future goals, planning, some helpful people, networking, and widening our reach. So from Virgo to Aries new moon on 17th, each day can bring some new development, some new realization, a shift in our mood, having some conversation, important conversation, or some visible event in some form. Using the significance of moon and Hasta nakshatra will be the most beneficial thing here. The first key date is 11th of April when moon is in Capricorn and will conjoin Pluto in Shravan nakshatra, moon's nakshatra. This is a powerful day and something hidden may surface here. Truth can be revealed. A new conversation, some new responsibility, some career change, or an inner realization may feel more intense than usual. Be observant and patient during this day, as this day's event can have some long-term impact. The next date is 15th of April when moon enters Pisces and conjoins Mercury, Neptune, Mars and Saturn in Pisces. It can feel emotionally little heavy or mentally little full and can bring some new insight or even confusion here. This is not a day for some impulsive decision, emotional assumptions, or get into any unnecessary conflict, which is quite possible. It is much better to step back rather and let clarity emerge slowly. And on 17th of April, moon crosses Pisces Gandanta and we have Aries new moon in Ashwini nakshatra. So this Virgo full moon is really preparing the ground for a fresh beginning. Hasta is our hand. So this full moon encourages us to use our capability. Think on what is in our hands now and what we are doing with it. As whatever we are handling now can shape the next phase of our life. Let us see how this Virgo full moon will impact us personally. Do check Virgo and Pisces sign and also Cancer sign for the impact and expect some clarity, release and movement over there. And as moon is the nakshatra lord here, this entire period till Aries new moon can feel like happening one. Fast moving, responsive and very eventful. Start with Aries. For Aries, this full moon puts focus on your routine, your work pattern, health and daily responsibilities. Life may show you clearly where better structure is needed now, especially if you have been doing too much at a time. This is a very good time to improve your habits, organize your schedule, and become more efficient without exhausting yourself. Expect some emotional support from family or a strong home base can quietly help your future plans to move ahead now. Try not to ignore rest, sleeping, because your good health will help you to perform much better in the later time. Taurus, this full moon can bring joy, creativity, romance, and better self expression. Expect some new development in your children's life. Something close to your heart may now want to move forward in a more real manner. You may feel inspired to reconnect with what makes you happy, and this can become a time when your ideas and your voice reach the right people. There is supportive tone and a good conversation can happen. Some new helpful contact can come or some positive message can help one of your future goals to take shape. Enjoy the flow but do not rush results. Let good things develop naturally here. Gemini, this full moon highlights your home, family, your career, work related matters. Some emotional grounding can happen and inner peace you will achieve. You may feel the need to improve your career, maybe your home, create some more calm around you, or deal with something that has been emotionally unsettled for a while. This is a very good time to strengthen your values, your inner foundation, instead of only focusing on the outside world. Expect better finances, family stability, and small but meaningful gains that help you feel more secure in your life. The more peaceful your inner life becomes, the more confident your next step will feel. Cancer. This is one of the most important full moon for you, as moon rules your sign and also rules Hasta nakshatra. So events may move fast for you through communication, planning, better networking, some paperwork, some new learning, having some important meetings, or even social connections. This can be a strong time for desire fulfillment, making clear future goals, having new people in your life, and some visible progress in something that you have been hoping for. Your words can carry weight now, so speak with clarity and trust your instincts. Just avoid any emotional overreaction because things are moving in your favor when handled calmly and peacefully. Leo, this full moon focuses on money, values, family priorities, and the way you are building your stability. It can show where change or a better planning is needed, and if your expenses, any responsibilities, or emotional pressure have recently increased. This is a helpful time to become more practical with your resources and more aware of what truly matters to you. This full moon can also quietly help you to release any emotional burden, regain your inner strength, and receive support behind the scene now. This is the time for inner healing, as now your strength can become your outer stability also. Virgo, this is your full moon, so naturally the spotlight is on you. Emotions may feel strong here and also self awareness. You may suddenly recognize what needs to change in your body, within your relations, your public image, routine, the new direction that you want to take, and the way you handle certain pressures of life. This Hasta full moon demands you to take your power back through practical action now. Expect support through your friends, network, social reach, some helpful people, and progress towards your long term wish or targets. Be gentle with yourself in all these things, but also trust that the right correction now can open some positive doors ahead for you. Libra, this full moon can feel little inward, emotional, and revealing. You may need to rest now, some more silence in your life, or more distance from the noise in order to understand what you are truly feeling inside. You can bring awareness around the hidden stress that you're feeling, your emotional overload, or the need to let go of something quietly that is draining your peace of mind. This is not the time to push every answer immediately. There is better career visibility, recognition, encouragement from your seniors, or movement in your public direction also. So while one part of your life asks you to slow down, another part may begin opening up positively. Scorpio, this full moon activates friendships, group activities, social circles, your future planning, and long term hopes. You may now see more clearly who supports your growth and what goals still matter in your life and which connections are worth investing in. This is a very good time to reconnect with some meaningful plans instead of scattering your energy too widely. Expect opening new possibilities, learning something new, travel a lot, having blessings of elders, and a broader vision of what life can become next for you. A helpful person or some idea or some opportunity can shift your outlook in a very positive way. So be open with things. Sagittarius, this full moon shines on your career, your public image, responsibilities, and your long term directions. Something may now come into a clearer focus regarding your work, reputation, or the next step that you need to take seriously. This can be a very productive time, but it is very important not to overload yourself or try to force everything at once. You can release a heavy emotional burden, receive support in shared matters, or feel more trust where life had been felt little uncertain so far. The more honestly you handle what feels heavy, the lighter your path ahead can become. Capricorn, this full moon may bring clarity through learning, some new teaching, travel, some legal matters. You can make future plannings or a bigger shift in your outlook can happen. If life has felt mentally narrow or repetitive, this full moon can help you reconnect with the wider purpose of your life. It may also encourage you to trust a longer path rather than only worrying about the immediate next step. Expect supportive relationships, partnerships, new clients, or someone important who supports your next move. Be open to any new guidance coming on your way, as another person's role may become more beneficial than expected. Aquarius, this full moon brings change, triggers your values, fears, any health issues, deeper emotions, getting you some healing, trust in your life, and what now needs to release can be opened during this time. You may become more aware of where you are emotionally entangled, mentally burdened, or holding on to something that has already completed its purpose. This is a powerful time for some honest inner work and stronger boundaries. Expect improvement in your daily rhythm, your workflow, your health awareness, and habits in a way that supports your bigger targets. A simple correction in your daily routine can create much stronger progress than you can expect. Pisces, this full moon brings focus to your close relationships, partnerships, marriage, bonds, and your image in the society. Important matters may become clearer now, where balance, communication, or any emotional understanding is needed. Since many planets are in your sign, you may feel little extra sensitive and do not absorb every pressure personally here. Speak clearly, listen carefully, and stay centered here. Expect joy, creativity, romance, some new development in your children's life, or a heartfelt opening that brings happiness back into your life can happen. This full moon can help you understand that emotional connections grows best when you stop carrying everything alone on yourself. That was all about the impact on all the signs. Overall, this Virgo full moon in Hasta Nakshatra is a full moon of skilled actions, some corrections, emotional clarity, our practical approach, and fast unfolding results. It reminds that life changes not only through major turning points, but also through the small things that we handled in a better manner every day. This full moon is asking us to notice where energy or our efforts are scattered and where something now needs a better rhythm. The more we release what is unnecessary, the more effective our action can become. This is the time to release what drains us, improve what supports us, and become more conscious of what is now in our hands. That was all about this Virgo full moon. Thank you so much for being here and listening to this. Wishing you all a good clarity, some right action, and peaceful progress through this full moon. Do share your experiences in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.